Hey guys, what's up? George here, aka T-Rex, bringing you another Raid Shadow Legends just to talk to you about the upcoming event, which is a 10 times chance to summon certain high elf characters. Let's just clarify quickly before we do. It's not a 2 times event where you have a higher chance of receiving epics or legendaries from shards. It is a 10 times chance of specific characters if you are lucky enough to pull those epic or legendary rarity champions. So it will still be 8.5% for ancients and voids and 94.6 for sacreds, but you will have a higher chance to pull certain characters from the high elves. So who have you got a chance to pull for this event? 10 times chance to get a Royal Guard, quite possibly one of the best dungeon champions. I have him, and I use him because of one of his specific moves. Where is he? He's in the vault. I only have him at 50 right now, but I use him because he does crazy damage with his A2 takedown in the dungeons. He absolutely nukes the spider for me, like 3 hits and the spider's out. And you can do even better, so it'd be really nice to pull a second one of him for me. Or if you don't have him, really good time to be pulling. You can also have a 2 times chance to get Tyrell. He is my strongest character. I have him as well. I was very lucky I pulled him early in the game. I actually slept on him for a long time, so if you have him, do not sleep on him. He does some absolute crazy. He has a 2-hit A1 with a chance for decreased attack. He has a AoE decreased defense on his A2, and he has a turn meter reduction and potential stun on his A3 with a defense in all battles aura. He's defense based. He's really, really strong. I pretty much use him in everything, even when he's negative affinity. You also have a chance for Thanazel. He is an apothecary-like healer. He has an A1, which is just an attack with a chance for a sleep. An increased defense buff on all allies, and heals all allies by 25% of his max HP. So if you build him with high HP, he's going to be healing for a lot. And he also has an AoE on his A3, which decreases the duration of enemy buffs by 1 turn with a dungeon's resistance aura. Now, I hadn't really looked into this character until I started making this video. I also have him, but I haven't worked on him at all. I'm actually considering building him for my new clan boss team, purely because of the increased defense and the heal. I could potentially replace somebody else with him for healing. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. They are the epics you have a chance to pull from regular shards. From void shards, you have a chance to pull Battle Sage, 10 times chance to pull Battle Sage, who does have AoE A1 and a revive on death. I've seen her used to good effect in the arena and in the clan boss, although they've changed the clan boss recently. You also have a chance for Exemplar. I haven't done anything with her yet, although I feel like she could be pretty good. She has a 2-hit A1 and a chance to place an extra hit, so it could be a 3-hit A1 if you give her 100% crit. She has a 3 times at random hit with a 25% weaken, and a freeze and block cooldown skills. Those would be good. Not really useful for where I see her being used, which is the Fire Knight, because of the 2 multi-hitters. And she also has crit rate in the arena, so if you need that, although you probably want to use speed. I have a video coming about speed very soon, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the little bell notification. It's absolutely free. It just means you'll get told when I upload a video. 90% of people watching my videos aren't subscribed yet, so I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. Just trying to build out a cool community of raid players. So that's it as far as epic goes. Legendaries, the ones you have a 10 times chance of getting are Lysandra, who is just freaking awesome, and I think she looks pretty cool too. If you want to look at her kit, go ahead and take a look. Royal Huntsman, who is also a really cool looking champ. I think the High Elves have some of the coolest graphics in the game. You also then have a chance for Ethos, who is Void. So obviously that's 10 times chance from Void. You still have to pull a sacred. Pull a legendary from the Void. And you also have Bellinor, who is kind of cool. He actually teams up with someone from a different faction, which is kind of cool, but you'll notice they have the same wings, so I feel like they're probably, good and bad angels. And then last but by no means least, Arbiter. You have a 10 times chance to get Arbiter. Obviously, everybody can get her if they complete their progress missions, but I mean, who wouldn't want a second? You know, it's a legendary at the end of the day. With regards to pulling your shards, your highest chance to get one of those characters is, of course, going to be pulling Sacreds. With Sacreds, you are guaranteed an epic champion at the minimum, and 10 times chance to pull a high elf. So if you're pulling your Sacreds tomorrow, just remember it's not a double chance for a legendary. So if you get that legendary, you have 10 times chance it's going to be a high elf legendary. So congratulations if you get that. But you're more likely to gain a Royal Guard, Tyrell, and the other epics that I listed there, Thanazzle, if you pull a Sacred Shard. Obviously, if you're pulling Void Shards, you are going to have higher chance to get the Voids. There is a Summon Rush going to coincide with this. You can see it in the events. It's just waiting there. So if you're pulling for the Summon Rush anyway, good luck to you. I hope that you all get what you want. I only have 5 Ancient Shards. I'm probably not going to be pulling for this event because I have 3 of the epics already. Really, I'd be looking for a second Royal Guard or one of the legendaries if I was to pull. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If it's you will be finding out that this event is happening officially through the Raid app soon. But if you found it helpful, please do subscribe, like the video, hit the bell notification. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. And don't forget, get online and get wrecking.